I'm going to show you what it's like going to a fine dining restaurant in Luxembourg and what to expect. I went to this restaurant called Luxembourg. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's meant to be the best restaurant in Luxembourg. It feels like it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's not even that far from the city centre. I think it took us less than 15 minutes by taxi to get to the restaurant from the city centre. We went for the 8-course meal. This was actually the list of what we ate. I didn't even know half of the items on the list. And I actually thought this was the whole menu for the restaurant. The good thing is that the staff always gives you an explanation of the food when they're serving it. They also tell you how to eat the food. That's a really good thing they did because some of the food that was being served, I wasn't sure whether it was actually food or not. Like here, I actually mistook the butter for sweets, so I was about to eat butter the way I would eat sweets. This was the first serving, so I'm guessing this was the starter. I think the presentation was just fabulous. And actually, during this serving, the main chef came out. He came out to explain about the ingredients, where the ingredients are coming from, how to eat the food. And they also told us about this olive oil, which I absolutely loved. Apparently, it's coming from Greece, and it's from a specific region. And this restaurant also sells it. I actually bought some of the olive oil. I'll show you later on in the video. The first item that was actually on the menu was cabbage. So this had kimchi, lobster, and pine nuts. That's what the menu description says. I wish there was more of it on the plate because this was just delicious. And the cabbage serving came with this bread. I think they give you so much bread just to make you feel full because the actual serving wasn't that much. The bread was fresh, nothing really exceptional, but it was good. So I actually found out that this menu was a Meraki menu. Meraki basically means Mediterranean or Greek. So this menu was Greek or Mediterranean inspired. You also get wine pairings with the servings. I don't drink wine, so they were giving us non-alcoholic drinks. The next serving was abalone. The description said leek, spinach, and capers. To be honest with you, I actually didn't think that was the food. I just thought this is like a really nicely decorated plate. The way the food was presented, it just looked like a piece of art, not even food. Then after, we were served scallops. The description says a pastry crust chicken sauce and truffle. This was really not my taste. It had a really strong taste to it. But the salad was actually really, really good. And more drinks kept coming in. They were excellent and really creative. They served different types of drinks to match the types of servings that we had. The next serving was catch of the day, and the description says potato, watercress, and caviar.
And for the sauce, it's the butter sauce, butter cream sauce.
This was really well done. The sauce, the caviar, and the watercress, it just worked so well together. And I think this was actually my favorite serving out of the whole course. And again, I wish there was more of it on the plate. Next up was the sauté pois. The description says foie gras, lentils, and buckwheat. It was my first time trying out foie gras, and probably also the last time. It's just not my taste, and even though the piece was quite small, I was still struggling to actually finish it. After that, we were asked to choose some steak knives, and of course, more drinks just kept coming in. And this serving was called the meat piece. The description says Jerusalem artichoke, argan, and truffle. They seem to really like using truffles on this menu. This was also delicious. All of the pieces on the plate just worked so well together, and it was definitely one of the best servings. I think this meat piece and the catch of the day were the best servings for me. After this, I was actually full, and the next serving was the cheese selection. I was not up for it, so we asked to go straight to the dessert. And for the dessert, they started with Calisson. The description says citrus, white chocolate, and almond. I like this. I like the level of sweetness as well as the textures. Lastly, we were served Sandrine's garden tartlet. The description says parsnip, mushroom, and hazelnut. It's a shame I couldn't really enjoy all of the items on this list because I was too full at this point. But the presentation was good as usual. I wasn't even sure to either eat what was inside the plate or what was on top of the plate, but it was just what was on top of the plate actually. So whatever was inside was just for decoration. So yeah, the presentation, just amazing. If I was to ever get a chance to go to this restaurant again, I would go for the 6-course meal. 8 course was a little too much for me. Overall, this wasn't just a meal, this was an experience, and I'm happy I got to experience it. Now, remember when I was talking about the olive oil? This is the Greek olive oil. It's priced at 18 euros per litre. Here, I'll show you what the interior of the restaurant looks like. It's very cozy. And if you're interested in dining here, I would say be prepared to spend at least 300 euros per person. And this restaurant actually holds 2 Michelin stars. It's recognized for its precision, creativity, and exceptional techniques. The cuisine style is French, so modern French fine dining. And I just want to add as well how the customer service here was just exceptional. It made the whole experience even better. And one thing you should know is that this restaurant is usually fully booked, so if you want to dine here, I would recommend that you book way in advance. It took me, I think, at least a year just to coordinate with my partner to get a reservation that suited us both. The ladies' toilets was just so well thought of as well, like everything was just perfection. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.